Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Sorry about that. The red jewel location, actually, when you first turn into Freedan at this dark space, and before you head deeper into the mine on your way to get the mine shaft key to head to the graveyard in the other area, this area right here, if you pay attention to this when you're near this wall, your hair blows in the wind. So charge up your psycho power, and this guy will give it to the red jewel. So he's gonna actually. I want to give you a present. I'm sending 3 red jewels to the jeweler. So make sure you definitely uncover him. Just 3 jewels right there. All right, now we have the jewels. Let's get out of the mine. We've already gotten the melody, and we've already got the key. So let's. The only thing we have to do is head back to the town of Freya and get your friend Lance's his memory back, so we won't have to work in the hotel the rest of his life. Alright. Okay. Well, let's go see the jeweler gem. And we'll tally up our red jewels so far. We should be able to get our power increased. So before we play that melody, let's make sure we do that. If this is the right hotel. I went to the wrong building. Alright, he should. Now let's give him the red jewels in our inventory too. So now we have you should have 15 jewels at this point, and you should have your strength increase. Now we have 15, so in the next 5 we'll get a boost to will psycho power. Then in another 15, from this point we'll get the boost to that dark aura shot that we just received with Freedan. So right now we got that out the way. Remember, the jeweler gem, he's disguised as a villager in every town except for the town of Idery Village. So let's get Lance his memory back. Now everybody's gonna actually remember everything that happened to them since they were born. Now his memory's back, and we're going to journey to our next location. And apparently you're going to go see your lost cousin Neil. And you're going to meet him, and you're going to explore some more ruins. And actually you're going to introduce the third dungeon of the game, which contains the second boss of the game. Which I know the name of the first boss is Castoff, but I've never heard the name of this second boss. I just call him Incan Statue Head. But Neil is Will's cousin, and he's also an inventor, but he also doesn't take baths, so you know, take that how you want to. This person stinks. There's awful smell in his room, isn't there? Both of you talk pretty harshly. He doesn't care about his appearance because he's so busy inventing. So I guess he smells like a homeless person. So you'll take a look and talk to the people and check out his inventions, and then he'll tell you about he's been studying these strange ruins on the ground. So make sure you talk to all these things. Alright, apparently back in Pangea, he has a camera, a telescope, airplane wings, and scuba gear. So he must be quite an inventor, so let's talk to him. He lets you know what you're searching for mystic statues. He tell you about the next set of ruins that he's been exploring. And he's going to take you out to this pentagram. Alright, the ruins at Nazca. And they're going to realize these stones mark a specific star pattern in the sky. So him being a kid wants to stay next to the adult, but I wouldn't want to stay next to somebody who ain't bathed. Oh well. So just follow Kara around, and they'll move from stone to stone, and they'll say, hey, don't these make a pattern, and blah blah blah. But it's kind of cool that it does form a bird. And there's also a spirit somewhere in the corner. If you try to leave the boundaries of the painting, he'll say, hey, let's not get lost. So let's search for that spirit. Alright, here we go. Alright, we chased away a spirit, so now let's go back to Neil and see where everybody's gathered. And they talk about a constellation I never heard of. I've never heard of the constellation of Cygnus. I forgot the answer to this. So let's it's at the left foot. Select the left foot is the right answer, but I never pay attention because all you have to do is trial and error that question. So it's like you actually have to study this constellation of Cygnus and study all this other stuff. So, and then you'll find the Sky Garden here. If you talk to Lily, then you'll teleport out. And wow, here we are at the third dungeon of the game, the Sky Garden. Alright, and this Sky Garden, you have to collect 4 orbs to place in these sockets, which move those planes of glass to make a bridge to where you fight the boss and receive the mystic statue. And we have a save space here. Okay, and I like to tackle these one at a time, starting going in a clockwise order, starting with this one, because each they get pretty straightforward, but when you start to get towards the third and fourth stone, that's when a lot of puzzle solving comes involved. So but the first couple ones are pretty straightforward. They're pretty linear paths. The enemies in this game are these weird ball things that explode. Watch out for their explosions. You'll also meet a double of the rest of the enemies on the flip side of this. There's actually two gardens. One is the top side, which we're on now, and one is the bottom side, which the enemies are tougher versions of the top side ones. And we also have these golems that fire lasers. These lasers are unblockable, and they also shoot their arms that come after you. So dodge their laser attacks, dodge their arms. The blue ones, their arms they just shoot straight. You just gotta dodge them. The red ones on the bottom side, their arms will kind of chase you, so you have to watch out for that. And don't attempt to block their lasers. I never attempt to block their arms, so I'm going to try that now. Oh, you can block their arm shots. Remember, it's pretty straightforward. Just go through beating up every enemy. Oops, forgot to block that arm shot. Alright, we'll pick up more of the Sky Garden dungeon later on the next part, since we reached the time limit for this beginning. If you jump right here, this will flip you over to the reverse side. So we'll pick that up in the next video. I appreciate y'all watching, and have a good day.